Good morning, students of grade 7. I hope you all are fine and you will remain in the quarantine to stop the spread of coronavirus. So, today we are going to take the lecture of biology, and with this topic, we will finish our chapter number 3. Our topic is energy resources. So, first of all, you have to know that why energy is so important for us. Here, you can see that our bodies, like humans, we use energy. For what? To move, to walk, to think, to use our mobile, to do everything we need energy. And how we get energy from? Food. Okay. Then many things in home use energy. For example, your electrical appliances, microwave oven, fridge, refrigerator, your straightener, hair dryer, all of these you need energy, and they get energy from electricity. Okay. Number 3, vehicles like cars, trucks, they all use energy. For what? For moving. Okay. And how they get energy from? Fuels. So this slide is to give you an overview of why energy is so important. We need energy. We get energy from food. Electrical appliances need energy and they get energy from electricity. And vehicles need energy and they get energy from fuels. Simple? Now, what is an energy resource? Resource means stock or supply of something. Okay. So energy resource is stock or supply of something that can produce power, heat, or produce electricity. So energy resource is stock or supply of something that can produce heat, power, or electricity. And there are two types of energy resources: renewable energy resources, which can be renewed, which can be produced again, and non-renewable energy resources, which cannot be renewed, which cannot be produced again. Non-renewable energy resources. So non-renewable energy resources come from sources. One sec. Okay. Non-renewable energy resources comes from sources that will run out and can't be made again. Run out means will be finished. So non-renewable. Renewable came from the word renew. Okay, the thing which can renew. Okay, so non-renewable, a thing which you cannot renew. So non-renewable energy resources come from sources that will be finished, that will run out and can't be made again. Coal, oil and natural gas are non-renewable energy resources, and these are called fossil fuel. Okay, fuel, a material, when we burn it, it produces heat and power. It is called a fuel. And what is a fossil? When a plant or animal dies, its remains, or you can say its bones or flesh or whatever is remaining, it's stuck on a rock. Okay, it is called a fossil. The remains of an animal or plant found on the rock is called a fossil. Okay, so coal, oil and natural gas are non-renewable energy resources, and these are called fossil fuel. We get this fuel from deep under the earth's surface. Okay, fossil fuel are formed million of years ago. 1 million means 10 lakh. So fossil fuels are formed million of years ago. They were produced, okay, sorry, here comes D. They were produced when plants and microscopic animals died in swamps. Their body does not decay. Decay means mutafin. Instead, they are turned into coal, oil, and gas. I will repeat this slide. Non-renewable energy resources are those, they come from the sources that will be finished and can't be made again. Okay. Coal, oil, natural gas. These are non-renewable energy resources and we call them fossil fuel because this is made from fossils. Okay. We get this fuel from deep under the earth's surface and these are formed millions of years ago. They were produced when plant and microscopic animals died. They go into the swamps. Instead of being decay, being mutafin, they are converted into coal, oil and gas. Now I will tell you how. First of all, these are non-renewable energy resources. Told you, oil, natural gas, coal. These are non-renewable energy resources and these are also called fossil fuel. Okay. Now, okay, here, look at the last point. They were produced when plant and microscopic animals died in swamps. Their body does not decay. Instead, they are turned into coal, oil and gas. Now, let me explain this with the help of diagram. Look, trees, plants. Plants store energy from sunlight. Okay, so means they have energy. They are a source of energy. Now, dead trees fall into swamps. I will send you a picture of swamps so you can better understand what a swamp is. Okay. Dead trees fall into swamps. Dead trees are buried under the layers of mud. Okay, they die. Here, look, for example, a plant is died here. Then mud came. So mud form a layer on the surface of plant. Now there is a lot of pressure on this plant. Okay. Now due to lot of heat and lot of pressure, it is converted into coal. Okay. Trees store energy from sunlight as they grow. Dead trees fall into swamps. The dead trees are buried under the layers of mud and the wood gradually turns into coal. And coal is a non-renewable energy resources. Now, and it takes millions of years. Now, do you understand why non-renewable energy resources can't be made again? Because it takes millions of years to produce coal. Now, here, sea organisms, they are also a source of energy. They store energy. These organisms die and sink to the bottom of sea. Okay. Then the dead organisms are buried under the layer of sediments or mud, stones, etc. They are buried under them. The dead organism is converted into oil and gas, which are trapped under rocks. And when we dig and dig and we reach that rock which has trapped oil and gas, then we will find out that we have oil and gas inside and we extract that oil and gas and use it in our daily life. But nowadays we are using a lot of non-renewable energy resources, but they are not producing in the same quantity. That's why non-renewable energy resources are becoming less and less in the earth. I will repeat this slide that trees store energy from sunlight. So they are a store of energy. Dead trees fall into swamps. Dead trees are buried under the layers of mud and then the wood gradually turns into coal. Now, I have told you coal, oil, natural gas. These are three non-renewable energy resources. Coal, now remaining is oil and gas. So when sea organisms, they are also a store of energy. They die and sink to the bottom. Then when these organisms die, layer of sediments settle on them and they are gradually converted into oil and gas. Now next, renewable energy resources. Renewable, the resources which we can renew. Okay. There are some energy resources that will never run out, that will never finish. They are called non-renewable. They are called renewable energy resources. There are three types of renewable energy resources: wind, plants, and energy from sun. Wind can't be finished, plants can't be finished, and energy from sun or light from the sun, it also can't be finished. So they are renewable energy resources. Number one, wind. The energy in wind can be used to turn turbines. This can make electricity. Look, in this diagram, you can see a turbine. Here is a turbine. Due to wind, this turbine will move round and round and it will produce electricity. Then, number two, plants absorb energy from sunlight. We burn wood and other plant materials to get energy from them. Energy in the form of heat. Number three, energy from sun reach energy as heat and light. These can be used to heat water or make electricity by solar panels. Okay, so energy from sun, we use it in two ways: to heat the water or to make electricity by solar panels. I will repeat this slide. There are some energy resources that will never run out and we call them renewable energy resources. And there are three types of renewable energy resources. Number one, wind, that we use to run turbines and make electricity. Number two, plants, they absorb energy from sunlight. We burn wood and other plant materials to get energy in the form of heat. Energy from sun. Energy from sun reach to us in the form of heat and light, and these can be used to heat water or make electricity by solar panels. Okay, now look, these are renewable energy resources. Number one, look here, the energy from the sun, it is a renewable energy resource. It is making electricity by the help of solar panels. These are solar panels. Here I have told you it is a turbine, and when wind turn this turbine, it produces electricity. Here you can see that turbines, that water is running the turbines. Water is also a renewable energy resource. And then in this diagram, it's a plant. Okay, plants are also a renewable energy resource. Water and here it is a cloud. Okay, it is a cloud which will produce the rain, and water is also a renewable energy resource, because when we use the water, clouds produce the rain again and produce water. So renewable energy resources include water, plants, wind, and energy from sun. And this is about this topic. I will repeat the topic again. We use energy in lot of ways. We use energy by food. Our electrical appliances use energy in the form of electricity, and vehicles use energy in by the fuel. So energy resource means stock or supply of something. So energy resource, it is a stock or supply of something that can produce power, heat, or produce electricity. And there are two types of energy resources: renewable energy resources and non-renewable energy resources. Non-renewable energy resources, they come from sources that will be finished and can't be made again. Coal, oil, and natural gas are non-renewable energy resources, and these are called fossil fuel. Why they can't be made again? Because it takes millions of years for non-renewable energy resources to produce. They were produced when plants and microscopic animals died in swamps, and instead of decaying, they are converted into coal, oil, and natural gas. Here, trees, they store energy, so they are a source of energy. Dead trees fall into swamps. Dead trees are buried under layers of mud, and then due to pressure and heat, the wood of the plant is converted into coal. Next, sea organisms store energy. These organisms die and sink to the bottom. The dead plants are buried under a layer of sediments, and the dead organisms does not decay. Instead, due to high temperature and high pressure, it is converted into gas and oil. Okay. Now, renewable energy resources that will never run out, that will never finish. There are three types of renewable energy resources: wind, plants, energy from sun. Okay, make it four, because water is also a non-renewable energy renewable energy resource. Wind, we use wind to turn the turbines, and this can make electricity. So it is a renewable energy resource. Wind can help us to produce energy. Okay, like here, wind is giving us energy in the form of electricity, and we will use this electricity to produce energy to use in our electrical appliances, to turn on the lights or AC. Number two, plants, they absorb energy from sunlight, and it is a source of energy, and we burn wood and other parts of the plant to produce energy in the form of heat. Energy from sun reach to us in the form of heat and light, and these can be used to heat the water or make electricity by solar panels. Here this picture explains that renewable energy resources. What are renewable energy resources? And that is it for today. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can ask me in the Google Classroom. You can WhatsApp me or you can call me. And best of luck.